Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, the place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host, LFG. Tether CTO clarifies $1 billion USDT mint on Ethereum is for chain swaps. In case you didn't hear, Tether just minted $1 billion. $1 billion. All right. Democrats' quote-unquote war on crypto will lose its key voters, the Winklevoss twins. And last but not least, U.S. Senator revamps effort for crypto regulations amid SEC lawsuits. To the market. Current market cap, guys, sitting at $1.053 trillion. Bitcoin dominance up just a little bit, 47.7%. ETH dominance down just a little bit, 19.9%. And Gwei is freaking low. 16 Gwei will get you an ETH transaction right now, guys. The market sideways. We are in a lull since that last dip. It is completely sideways. Some pumps here and there over the weekend. Nothing too significant in my opinion, but who the hell am I? I'm just a random dude making YouTube videos. We did, again, with the big dip we recently had, there have been some things coming back, but not a ton. I want you guys to look at the 7-day, so the week, and look at some of these pullbacks. BNB 22%, Cardano 24%, Doge 14, Tron 14, Solana 28, Matic 27, Litecoin 16, DOT 14. This kind of gives you a perspective of what we got hit with over the altcoin market. I think it was Friday going into Saturday when all this went down. Here is, before I even get to news, Filecoin 25, ICP 20. Here's what I'm going to say before I get to news, guys, or even get to the charts and look at Bitcoin. Everything I'm seeing, and I could be wrong, is that this is based off of the FUD of the SEC suing Binance and Coinbase and potentially making a call for Binance US to stop withdrawals. And everybody's selling because they're scared. My honest opinion, nut up, guys. Here's okay. I don't think anything's gonna happen based off of this. They haven't even gone to court yet. It's all up in the air. It's all speculation. They've called so many things secure. Literally, Gary Gensler has called everything except for Bitcoin a security. So why is this bothering you? Outside of that, I wouldn't even be looking at Binance and Coinbase right now. My head is based off of the XRP decision. Do not forget that is the longest case we've had going on of a crypto fighting against the SEC for being quote-unquote classified as a security. That decision is something to worry about. Worry about, I don't know if it's the correct word, but if you want to make a decision on what you should do in the crypto space at this point in time, I do believe that the XRP judgment will be the defining factor. If they lose that case, crypto's in a lot of trouble, at least in the United States. But this Binance and Coinbase shit, in my honest opinion, is just FUD. If you are selling based on that, I'm sorry. Like, it's not a good decision in my honest opinion. I woke up Saturday morning and saw Cardano and was like, holy crap. And I loaded up. So that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin 4-hour. Gotta be honest, nothing new to see here, guys. The only concern right here actually is lower lows, from this consolidation point. But on the grand scheme of things, it's still pretty much sideways action. Here's what I would be looking for. If we break this 25.4 and this 25.2, that's when I would be getting concerned. But right now, we're kind of in a descending channel. Which have a tendency to break up when they do. Just draw this out real quick, guys, and give you a broader picture of what I see. So look at that. This is kind of a descending wedge, descending channel. This is what I'm looking at, guys. Highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. So, things to look at if you're not familiar with these types of patterns. Watch your volume, watch your RSIs, watch your potential hidden bearish or bullish divergences. But simply put, let's see if we get back up to the top of this channel. If we don't break through, you know, etc., etc., continue to watch this play out. We might get a bounce off top, bounce off bottom, etc., 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 etc. Anyways, these potentially break up, guys. They're not necessarily bullish, but these patterns, these which is healthy price movement, right? It's not like anything crazy like this. You're waiting for a potential breakout of the top of this pattern, or if you're swing trading, you're playing inside of this pattern. Buying support, selling resistance, buying support, selling resistance, so on and so forth. But guys, I'm not seeing a lot of stuff that would get me scared or bullish. I'm just waiting for some kind of something to move, right? But that's all I'm looking at right now, guys. That's the 4 hour. Yeah, nothing crazy, nothing to get scared or fudded out of the market over, in my honest opinion. Outside of that, let's go to move on to the news and get you guys on to your Mondays. Tether CTO clarifies a $1 billion USDT mint on Ethereum is for chain swaps. Usually in history, and don't quote me this, usually there's a big mint of Tether. Bitcoin usually pumps after that. We'll see what happens. The move is Tether's second $1 billion mint in 2 months. I didn't even know that. Bringing the total USDT minted by stablecoin issuer in 2023 to over $16 billion. Yeah, crypto's not going away, y'all. Tether minted a fresh batch of $1 billion worth of its Tether stablecoin on the Ethereum blockchain on June 12th. The latest $1 billion mint for the stablecoin issuer comes within 2 months of its last mint on April 21st. Tether's chief technology officer, Paolo Ardoino, took to Twitter to clarify that the latest USDT mint is part of what the firm calls an inventory replenish on the Ethereum network. The latest issuance, however, won't impact the overall market cap of USDT since the latest minting is an authorized but not issued transaction, according to Ardoino. The latest minted amount will be used as inventory for the next period of issuance requested and chain swaps. A chain swap is a process traders use to transfer digital assets from one blockchain to another. The procedure allows traders to access other supporting blockchains for the cryptocurrency they hold, letting them utilize their digital assets on multiple blockchains. Ardoino explained that Tether periodically works with different crypto platforms to help them rebalance the USDT liquidity across various blockchains. For example, if a crypto exchange has a surplus of USDT liquidity on Ethereum blockchain and a deficit on Tron blockchain, where it needs process withdrawals, the exchange will chain swap its Ethereum-based USDT to the Tron blockchain. Tether has minted over $16 billion of new USDT in 2023, with its current market capitalization at more than $83 billion. USDT market dominance touched a new high in 2023 as other stablecoin issuers struggled due to regulatory and banking crisis in the United States. The Circle issued USD coin, the second largest stablecoin by market cap, was on the verge of taking over USDT as the largest stablecoin in 2022. However, the prolonged crypto winter and banking contagion in the U.S. significantly affected USDC's market confidence in 2023. Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire blamed the crypto crackdown by the U.S. regulators for the stablecoin's declining market capitalization. Tether didn't respond to Cointelegraph's request for comments by publication. Do they ever? Does anyone ever? Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. That is a lot of money being printed. We'll see what happens. Winklevoss twins, Democrats' war on crypto will lose its key voters. Young people have been shown to be the biggest crypto adopters that also largely voted for Democrats in the last election. United States President Joe Biden and the Democratic Party risk losing its crucial youth voters as a result of their continued war against crypto. According to the Winklevoss twins. On June 10th, the co-founder of the crypto exchange Gemini, Cameron Winklevoss, tweeted that Democrats will alienate the entire generation of crucial youth voters due to their anti-crypto stance. Cameron singled out Senator Elizabeth Warren and President Biden nominated Securities and Exchange Commissioner Gary Gensler in particular. A day later, on June 11th, Gemini's other co-founder and Cameron's twin brother, Tyler Winklevoss, followed up with his own tweet claiming that Warren and Gensler's war would see Democrats lose the 2024 election. Gensler's tenure at the SEC has been an increase in enforcement action against the crypto space, while Senator Warren has shared indications of building an anti-crypto army. Indications? She literally started a campaign slogan that said, "Join my anti-crypto army." I don't think that would be an indication. That is a straight out announcement. Anyway, on November 5th, the 2024 presidential election. On November 5th, 2024, a presidential election together with elections of the House of Representatives and the Senate will be held in the U.S. All 435 seats in the House are up for grabs, along with 34 out of the 100 spots in the Senate. Youth voters aged 18 to 29 are a major voting bloc for the Democrats. Data from the U.S. 2022 midterm election shows 63% of surveyed youth voted for the Democrats compared to 35% of Republicans. The same age cohort is also large I'm sorry, guys. The same age cohort is also the largest demographic of crypto users or investors, with 28% of Americans aged 18 to 29 years old saying at some point that they have used or invested in crypto, according to an April report by Pew Research. What's unclear, however, is the importance of crypto policy to young voters relative to other issues. In a Pew survey on the policy priorities conducted in January before the banking crisis in March, the top issue was strengthening the economy, which for those aged 18 to 29 came second to improving education. Cryptocurrency regulation didn't make the list of the top 21 policy terms as surveyed by Pew. Regardless, some presidential nominees from both sides of the political aisle have made their stance on crypto policy clear, such as Republican hopeful Ron DeSantis and Democratic hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who have signaled pro-crypto stances. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss have contributed to campaigns for both Republican and Democratic nominees, according to data from lobbying tracking site Open Secrets. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Are you going to vote pro-crypto, anti-crypto, Democrat, Republican? Who knows? I don't. Next story. U.S. Senate revamps effort for crypto regulation amid SEC lawsuits. The regulatory framework will allow individuals and companies to own and trade digital assets in the United States. United States Senator Cynthia Lummis has said her efforts to push for a positive crypto regulatory framework are still in motion, with the rapid evolution and increasing adoption of cryptocurrencies adding to its urgency. Lummis received praise from Twitter as she shared her commitment to developing a regulatory framework to facilitate digital asset ownership and trading within the United States. Her tweet serves as a reminder of the anticipated bill that was supposed to be released in April. In collaboration with Senator Kristen Gillibrand, Lummis has been engaged in a bipartisan initiative to propose extensive regulations for cryptocurrencies. The upcoming legislative effort is anticipated to make significant progress in Congress this year, providing a crucial framework for the rapidly evolving digital asset industry. There is her tweet about this, and you can go follow her if you want. I don't even know who that is. Interesting. In her tweet, the lawmaker highlighted her party's success in preventing the inclusion of a 30% digital asset minting or mining tax in the recent debt ceiling deal. Lummis emphasized that the battle to establish a transparent regulatory framework for the crypto industry is far from concluded. The proposed bill aims to achieve several objectives, including clearly defining cryptocurrencies and potentially removing the quote-unquote security designation by establishing a precise classification for tokens. The legislation seeks to create a stable framework for businesses and investors in the crypto industry. The effort will address regulatory uncertainties, stimulate innovation, and promote responsible growth within the sector. Gillibrand has stressed the significance of a meticulous approach. The revised bill will provide explicit guidelines on the procedures necessary to acquire tokens, establishing a comprehensive framework that encompasses various aspects of tokenization. The proposed legislation will supposedly improve a universal ban on algorithmic stablecoins. However, further deliberations are necessary to determine the entities authorized to issue stablecoins and the requirements for maintaining US dollar reserves. Right, we'll see what happens. Well, guys, that is all I got for you for today. Let's look at Bitcoin one last time before we get out of here. Yeah, let me stretch this out just a little bit. Yeah, guys, we're pretty much watching two levels to hold right now. That is 26,209 is clearly resistance. We're looking for this 25,816 to hold, and we are looking for that 25,434 to hold. If that breaks, 25,2 is our last line of defense. Yep, that's it, guys. That's alt. That's it. Altcoins. I don't know. Guys, if you enjoy the content I provide here for you every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, watch, like, and share the videos on all of your social platforms. Please, it helps the channel grow. Let's get us to 100 followers or subscribers. Let's see how fast we can do that. But outside of that, guys, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. I am out of here. Goodbye.